With the release of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch comes more Amiibo figures, including Wolf from Star Fox. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here from my channel Nintendo Collecting. This is Wolf O'Donnell. He first made his appearance in Star Fox on the Nintendo 64, and he's been in the majority of Star Fox games ever since. He is basically an anti-hero to Fox, and he eventually, I think, respects Fox, but seeing him in this game and brought back to the Smash Bros. Series is really interesting, and I love having him here. So let me know your thoughts on having him back in the game. I will be unboxing the other Amiibo figures, but it's just good to note that they did change the packaging for these, so it's not the same. On the front here we have several languages. We have Japanese and English, and on the back now it has Nintendo Switch packaging rather than the Wii U for the previous Smash Bros. Game with a lot of the other Amiibo, and I'm really happy to get my hands on this one. Apparently this one's one of the rarer ones. I don't know how rare any of them are going to be, but right now this is the hardest one to get your hands on, in my area anyways. A lot of stores only got a handful of them. I was able to pre-order this at my local store, and then I started wondering, do I really open this up? And of course I do. I actually want to use it in the game and scan it in to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So let's take a look at what this is. Now I open my boxes this way just to keep the packaging in really good condition. It looks like, well, it doesn't really matter. I can still probably get this opened if we do this properly. Let's try and do it that way. Nice. Okay, so it's all going to stay. You might notice in the background, I've got a wolf pillow. Really, it's a Super Smash Bros. Pillow, which I love. I think it looks really cool. And you'll notice Wolf is kind of almost front and center right there on this pillow. This one's based off the previous Smash Bros. Game, not Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but I thought it would make a perfect backdrop for this video. So I'm just going to leave this maybe, we'll cover up a bit of the pillow right there. All right, let's look at Wolf. These do have great detail on them. I like the pose. The pose looks pretty cool. He looks ready to go. He almost looks like he's fighting like a ninja. The tail, dynamic pose. Oh, I really like the coat. The coat looks great. Looks like he has a leather belt on that has some stitch work on it as well. His gauntlets, I want to call them gauntlets because of the Avengers, but his arms look really well done. I'm happy that with this figure, I always remember with Wolf, he had these things on his shoes. I don't even know if his feet are real. Are his legs real? Because Fox, I'm not sure if Fox has real legs or not. That was always confusing with all that history behind Star Fox and being in space and being able to understand or live throughout the G-forces and everything like that. I really like this figure. I think it looks pretty cool. Now, this figure, by the way, with all of these figures, if they're worldwide, because on the bottom it just says like made in China, of course, Nintendo, but if these are all worldwide the same, then there makes no difference if you import one from Japan or buy it in North America or in Europe or wherever you are. So if you're having a hard time, you might want to go online and find it elsewhere. And it really begs the question, are you going to collect all of these for the Switch? If they rebrand all of them and release all of them in this new packaging, if you're a collector, are you really going to rebuy all of them? My answer is no. I'm going to buy the original first release of all of them probably and keep them like that. In the past, I've been buying two of these, one to keep sealed and one to open up, but right now I only have this one, and maybe I'll get the other ones. Really small side piece. It's interesting that he has gold on both of his shoulder pads. He has gold on the one knee pad, but none on the other. I don't know the story behind that. But in the original game on Star Fox 2 on the Super Nintendo, even though it wasn't released, I believe he was in the game as well, and he didn't have an eye patch. He had his eye cut, but it was over the other eye. It wasn't on his left eye, our right. So that's a little bit interesting about this figure. Now, I'm not going to do the height of this figure. I just don't have a ruler with me today, so this is my review or unboxing video of this figure. I like this. I think this one's spectacular. I'd give this one a 10 out of 10. The detail work, even on his blaster, is just fantastic. It looks really well done. I love the coat. I like the coloring of this character, and I think they did a really good job with the design of this. I love the Smash Bros. Amiibo. It's really cool to have something that you can hold in your hands that's collectible, and all the Nintendo characters. So go Wolf Pillow, go Wolf Amiibo. Please comment below what are your thoughts on the Wolf Amiibo and your own review, and are you going to recollect all the Amiibo now that the packaging is apparently different? Hey, if you haven't checked out my unboxing video for the Super Smash Bros. GameCube controller and the GameCube adapter for the controller, please check it out. I'll put a link in the description for the video or up as a card. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to fill that like bucket. Follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video. And remember, as always, go collect them all and keep smiling while gaming.